listing agent Paul Daftarian, and I am really looking forward to hearing a lot of the success details with the sale of this home. We just had this home on the market and previewed it for everyone to see a few months ago, and now we're here, sold, again, setting records, breaking records.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's talk about this. This is amazing.
So, I think there's a couple things. People always ask us, what does it take to be the top agent in Newport Coast? The zip code of 92657, which is Newport Coast and Crystal Cove. It's really understanding the houses themselves, being able to defend value. A lot of people thought, wow, $8.1 million, that's a lot of money for a house that does not have a first floor, unobstructed ocean view, doesn't have the biggest yard. Obviously, we could defend the value because we know how much it costs to remodel properties. And the owner on this one, as you guys saw the video that Lili and I and Sam did, the owner did a meticulous remodel, in fact, over-renovated the property and really brought in finishes from homes that are $10, $15, $20 million. And that compensated for the house not having a first floor ocean view and not having the largest estate style backyard. We had to find the right buyer that didn't want to do any work, didn't want to be inconvenienced, and let us kind of influence them on what the actual cost and how do you value inconvenience.
To that point, you have sold this home with a lot of the furnishings.
We did, yeah, because we sold it as kind of a bring your toothbrush situation, right?
Yeah.
The kind of buyers that pay record prices, they're not stupid. Wealthy people are not dumb by any means, but they value time, they value convenience, and you have to make things seem very easy. So in this particular property, it was like bring your toothbrush basically, right? You move in, you could have company over or party over that weekend.
Yeah.
And that's really what we sold. The house is meticulous. The owners did the heavy lifting. We had to be the ambassadors of the property to basically say, hey, look, this house is irreplaceable right now because one, there's nothing like it on the market. We happen to represent the buyer that bought 10 Telescope, which was partially renovated. It was a competitor to this property, but that one traded for about $6.5 million.
Yeah.
What does an extra $1.6 million gets you? Time, convenience, turnkey. You don't have to meet
stress-free.
Yeah, you don't have to meet with designers. You don't have to wait for the subs to show up, all that stuff. So we were able to kind of defend the value. And I think this is our 17th home. I have to double check. I think this is our 17th home we sold in this gate alone. Yeah. And really understanding all the nooks and crannies as we look straight out to Pinnacle. There's 3 homes on this street we sold. This one, the one on Telescope. I mean, obviously,
it goes on and on.
And again, this isn't bragging. It's about understanding the details of every single transaction, saying, hey, this house that sold right across the street, the owner is still renovating it. So, and it's closed over a year ago. So it's just explaining it, really understanding what it takes to convey the idea of the value of this house. It's not tangible, it's intangible. We had to find the right buyer. We worked with a great agent on the other side. And this was really a team effort.
It was, yes.
Yeah, and we had amazing sellers who trusted us. There was a little bit of patience that had to be kind of exuded by the owners because the market had kind of shifted from late Q4 2022 to this Q1 in 2023. And people are saying, hey, is the market dropping? Well, yeah, it is maybe in other parts of the world or country, not here. You have a turnkey product, you have a super desirable neighborhood, you got guard-gated Pelican Ridge. This is a record here at 6 Kingsport.
Tell us a little bit about how the listings inside this gate, outside this gate impacted the sale of this home.
Well, I think it's a great question. And the answer is it was a huge impact. So not only did we have a lot of the listings in the market between kind of that $4 to $12 million range, we had a lot of buyers looking at the other listings that weren't ours so that we could understand what those other homes offered and didn't offer. So that when people came to us and said, hey, I want totally turnkey. I want some kind of view. I need 5 bedrooms, 4 isn't good enough. I need a dedicated office and I want super high-end finishes. We could drive people back to this one because I'll tell you, a lot of the market had, the buyers were like, oh, this is only a $7.5 million house. We got that over and over and over again. We got so many offers in the mid to ended up high 7s. We kind of crossed the finish line here at 8.1 million, which again, if you think about it, $600,000 is almost an 8% higher figure than what the general offers were coming in. That's really where I think we earn our worth by, and that's how it's always about, we talk record prices. It's not, it's getting more money than the average buyer pool is willing to offer any particular property. And to go back to your question, the impact of having the market knowledge, buyers in the marketplace at that time, and so many other listings gave us an unfair advantage against other listings and agents because we were able to say, hey, look, this is why this house is worth 8.1 million. And honestly, listen, I think there was some patience involved with the owner because it took, it was a several month sale. A lot of people want to sell homes in a minute. And the owners just came back to us over and over again and said, listen, whatever your advice is, we're going to listen to it. You're the experts. We're going to exude patience. We're going to listen to you. And it was a great kind of marriage between client, agent, and obviously getting it done.
Yeah. What we just described is the perfect example of the Daftarian Group difference. We are setting records in every market, exceeding our clients' expectations. Teamwork makes the dream work, and this is a case proven. I'm Lili Daftarian, and we'll see you at the next LexOC success story.